Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, Cleophas Malala has continued to attack William Ruto simply because of the decision that was made to discourage Butere girls from showcasing their echoes of war play. Now, we all remember that 2 to 3 days ago, William Ruto surfaced and delivered a statement, and that statement was targeted at Cleophas Malala and the political class that had coalesced around the Butere girls' play. So this is what William Ruto said back then. We must equally protect all our children from pedophiles, from drug peddlers, and from those who want to corrupt our children and teach them to hate their parents or their teachers or their leaders or their nation. We must protect children from those ones. So that was an attack aimed at Cleophas Malala. But guess what? During JK Live, Cleophas Malala surfaced with his own statement, and this is what he said.
You cannot be the president. You say that you're protecting the students against drug peddlers, but when you appoint your cabinet, you appoint 2 drug barons in your cabinet. So you should have started.
Like who? I'm sorry.
You know.
Who are those?
I do not want to mention names here, but it is in the public domain. We have drug barons in cabinet. Kenyans know we have drug barons in cabinet, and therefore these things that we are telling these students are mature students. These are the same crop of students who are lied about laptops with the same person talking about protection. And therefore these students know what is going on. And I would like to ask the president to ensure he talks his walk, because we are tired about these lectures, every time lecturing about us.
Now, very well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a response that was directed at William Samoei Ruto. Now, based on that video, Cleophas Malala is telling us about drug barons who are in the cabinet. So I just want you to go below on the comment section there and tell us whom you think these people could be. Cleophas Malala has said there are drug barons in that cabinet, drug peddlers in the cabinet. That is what Cleophas Malala told us, ladies and gentlemen. So before we explore this story further, kindly like this video, subscribe to this channel, and to our existing subscribers, I want to continue thanking you so much, because without you, this channel wouldn't have grown. Do you believe that the cabinet of the Republic of Kenya has cabinet secretaries who are drug peddlers? When William Ruto made that statement talking about drug peddlers, he could have directed his political jabs at Cleophas Malala, because Cleophas Malala was on a rampage trying to deal with the State House, because he believes that Butere girls would have won the national award for the best play. He believed that that could have been the case, but because of how they were mistreated during the Nakuru festive, there was no way they could showcase their play. There was no way, again, they could perform. Even though they were given that opportunity to perform, it was not going to be possible for them to perform simply because costumes were denied. They were denied costumes, they were denied lighting, they were denied audience. They were just supposed to showcase their play without audience, with only the judges. Now that Cleophas Malala has told us that there are drug barons in that cabinet, the big question is, during the parliament grilling, didn't these people notice whether some of those nominees were involved in illicit drug trade? I mean, if at all what Malala is telling us is true, then what could have been the reason why they okayed all the cabinet secretaries without taking into consideration such kind of claims? These are very grave claims, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And Honestly speaking, if the parliament approved names without taking into consideration such claims from Malala, then hapo kuna makosa. But if Malala is trying to play politics again, then Malala na makosa. Let us visit this issue that is bringing all this. We were told, that the Butere Girls principal, could have been transferred to Wajir. There was that talk. I don't know how many of you stumbled upon the talk, but there was that talk that the principal was transferred to Wajir. See, but the CS has actually denied these allegations. So we don't know. We are yet to find out whether that is the position. But what has it that the principal was transferred to, I don't know, Wajir County. If that is true, then we can as well say that the government, in a revenge, this is some kind of a political revenge, a statement being made to other schools who will entertain such play. If at all any principal will entertain such play, then that principal atahamishwa apelekwe mahali ambapo hapafai, yani mahali si hapafai, but mahali ambapo security ni changamoto. If, let's say for example, the principal was of a school within Mombasa, let's say Nairobi, alafu kapelekwa Garissa kule, that is like telling you to resign. I mean, if you look at the security situation back there, kwa sababu kama chiefs wanakuwa abductions iko juu huko northeastern, alafu pelekwe huko ukakuwa principal huko, we see that is a punishment. It's like you're being told to resign. So we can't confirm whether this is true or not true, but the CS, education CS, has clarified the matter and said that even if that was to be done, it will be done not because of the Butere Girls play that they were denied a chance to showcase. Sio kwa sababu ya drama, but itakuwa ni kwa sababu ya mambo mengine. Maybe serikali inataka kwamba yeye aende uplift shule nyingine mahali. Haitakuwa sababu ni kwa sababu ya hii mambo ya tear gas Nakuru ama mambo ya hiyo drama play. Haitakuwa ndio sababu. Sababu itakuwa nyingine. So, based on that, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the statement from Cleophas Malala saying drug barons wako katika hiyo cabinet? Hii cabinet ambao ya William Ruto iko na drug peddlers. But Ruto told us that he will protect children against drug peddlers. So Ruto was trying to make a reference to Cleophas Malala, but Cleophas Malala reciprocated and also made another reference to the cabinet. Earlier on, we were told about room 304, and I did an analysis on that room 304, and that video performed well. Many of you interacted with it, and you heard what Malala said. He talked about activities happening in room 304, and I saw many reactions. There were people who were talking about kidnappings. Watu wanasema mambo mengine mengi, lakini kidnapping ilikuwa iko juu kabisa, that room 304. Well, perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.